What's going on, everyone? Drayski back with another video for Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to do a Void Shard opening today. So I got 37 Void Shards, and we trying to get the Madam SERRIS, or however you guys would like to say her name. But I actually do not have this champion, and I actually want to get this champion. I believe I already have a Sylar, so if I get a Sylar, I'm gonna be kind of upset. But like, I really want to get a Madame Cerise, and hopefully we can get her at 37 shards or less. And if we end up pulling like a legendary or something, that'll just be like way better. Because I don't only got one void legendary, and that's Whirling Frost King, which is actually not the best champion, but not the worst. Like, I actually really like him. He's really nice. But we got the basically the correct amount of silver here, and we also have the we got a couple of ancient shards, stuff like that, and also cleared up enough space. So we should definitely be cool with the space and everything. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the shard opening right now. Let's see what we get in our first shard. We get a rare. Places a weakened bow. I'm not gonna look at all of them, but decreases the damage received by 50%. This actually seems like a pretty decent rare champion. Oh, he got decent like ratings everywhere too, except for the spiders there, so that's not bad. Um, of course, because the hits don't really go over 30% with in spiders. Then we get Viscerator. I actually don't think that I've seen much about her as well, but let's go ahead and get into the next one. Hopefully, if we can pull, I don't like him, but hopefully, if we could pull a void, I mean, jeez, an epic champion. I said void because I'm thinking, and we get her again. Um, hopefully, if we could pull an epic champion. Oh, I thought it was we got Bellower. That's not bad. I could run like a double Bellower lineup or something in campaign. Yeah, campaign is crazy. Spider's in crazy. He's a pretty decent champion. I really like him. I actually put a poison set on him, and whenever he attacks, he has that chance to do poison. And since it's an AOE on all of the attacks, he got a chance to lay poison on pretty much every enemy. And I actually really like that because I actually get quite a bit of poison lays on people. Um, and it's just something small that was kind of fun to do. We end up getting a cohort, which is okay, I guess. I got three cohorts now, or four. I think this is my fourth cohort. So this is cohort. She is one of the best rares, but she is really squishy. It annoys me how squishy she is. But this ability here, the attacks one enemy and decreases the target turn meter by 100%, has a extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Damage increases according to enemy max HP. I really like this, but you do gotta have accuracy on her to get that 100% turn meter to proc. And I noticed that when I was using her, and yeah, I was getting kind of pissed off because it wasn't activating. We get another rare. We get Ox. Actually, we're not gonna really look into him that much because we'll look more into like an epic if we pull an epic. We get Eviscerator again. Come on, man. We gotta get an epic or something. We get Renegade, which is um. Did we end up getting her? I don't know. Going to the next champion. We get another cohort. Jesus Christ. That's my fifth cohort. It's crazy. Um, I think I actually used one of the cohorts to level up another cohort. We get Stitched Beast. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Attacks one enemy, decrease the target's turn meter by 50, and then it's 100% when he's ascended. I don't know about this. This dude is weird. He's definitely. It do seem like he's more for fire now. Okay, we do get it, and then we get her. Oh man. Yeah, that's not what we were looking for. Definitely not what we were looking for. Suai Firstborn is actually not that good as of right now. We do get a skirmisher, but yeah, she's not that good as of right now. Her A2 is actually pretty good. Decrease the target's turn meter. If the attack is critical on the A2, that's not that bad. Um, the A3 attack all enemy removes one random buff from each enemy. That's pretty good like um debuffer. Yeah, she has pretty decent stats as well. So skirmisher, she actually don't seem that bad. Plus she's void, so no negative affinities. We get veteran. Actually got him a couple times. I never really looked at his kit. Increased crit rate is just blocks buffs is okay. Damage increases according to this champion's max HP. Okay. He's okay. Um let's get into the next one. And we get a Fellhound, which is a pretty decent champion. Um I heard that he's actually one of the best champions to run for campaign and farming and stuff like that. I heard that his like A2 scales I mean his A1 scale actually pretty good based on his defense and attack. So you can like build him out with a lot of defense, which is really nice. And then he always gonna have an A2. And then you also got the continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 2 turn cooldown. So and you get a reflect damage buff on all allies as well for 2 turns on a 2 turn cooldown. So you'll be able to reflect damage and get continuous heal for 2 turns. And then when you're finished with the 2 turns, you'll have it right back. He's actually a really good champion. Definitely would recommend building him out if you need help for like campaign farming and stuff like that. All right, let's get into the next one. So we end up getting a Rage Monger. We're not gonna get into his kit or whatever. Seducer again. Um, come on, man. Ifrit again. There's not many. Uh, Jessica, you could use this dude actually. Um, yeah, he's not. I don't think he's that good to be honest. Let's. Horror Specs is actually pretty decent. He's got attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a poison. Um, Fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and places a 15% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 3 turn cooldown when you book him up. And it's actually a lot of people were saying that he reminds them of Apothecary in a way, because he does have that speed in arena. And revive, he got a revive actually, and fills the turn meter on the revive. So he's actually a pretty decent champion. Let's see where, and he got decent ratings in arena and stuff like that. Definitely like beginning the mid tier arena. I'm still stuck like in the mid tier arena. I'm not like in game arena yet because I don't have like a perfect lineup or perfect. And we get a Painkeeper. She's actually really nice. Painkeeper has attacks one enemy 2 times, fills the champion's turn meter by 10%. She also has attacks all enemies, then heals the champion for 50% of this champion's max HP. And then if you ascend her, she gets it for all allies. They get heal by 15% of her HP, which is really nice, and decrease the cooldowns of all allied skills by 1 turn, which is really nice. And this can be on a 4 turn cooldown, so that's pretty decent. This will be a 4 turn cooldown as well. So yeah, definitely. She's one of the champions that you should really book out. She got good ratings across the board. So yeah, she's definitely a champion you should book out. We got 16 more shards left. Hopefully we can get a Madam SERRIS. Painsmith. We're not gonna go through this dude. Come on. I'm thinking that we'll get one more epic. I feel like we'll get one more epic in this, and then that'll be it. She got a block buffs and a weekend on the A1. That's not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and it was a 2 hitter. Marquise. Attack is critical. You put a counter attack and a continuous heal buff. And attacks all enemies have 35% chance of placing a sleep debuff. And then if you do the ascended skill, it just makes it so the debuff cannot be removed. So we have 13 shards left. Come on. Who is Basher? I actually don't think I have Basher. Let's see what he attacks one enemy, has 75% chance of placing 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. That's not bad. Also, we have attacks all enemies, increase the cooldown of all target skills by 1. That's actually really nice. And the ascended skill is increase the cooldown of all target skills by 2. So that's a really nice ability to have. And then his final one is attacks 4 times at random, has 75% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. I actually really like this champion. Um, to me, this is kind of a win because I actually do not have this champion. I really look forward to booking him out. I mean, well, not. I don't have like books just lying around like that, but I'm really looking forward to actually using him. Increase ally HP in all battles by 25%. That's really nice. He's a really decent champion. This is definitely a champion that I'm looking forward to use. So we got 12 more left. Hopefully, hopefully, I'm not looking at him, but hopefully we can pull her. We got 10 left. We got a Huntress. Attacks one enemy 2 times, 15% chance of placing a stun. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken. And places increased crit rate and increased attack buff on this champ. I don't like that. I don't like. I'm kind of like Ash in a way where I don't like champions that only increase something for themselves. As we get another seducer, um, actually, I don't really like that much. I like champions that do stuff for everybody, like share the wealth. You know what I mean? Steadfast Marshall. I actually was just gonna level him because he's in Bannerlords and I needed somebody to run faction wars with. We ended up getting Malbranque. I think that's what you said. Attacks one and her ascendant skills. Attacks one enemy, decreases bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1 turn. Her A2 is attacks one enemy 2 times, places a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Her A3 is attacks one enemy, has 60% chance to place a bomb that can detonate after 3 turns. And this will be on a 4 turn cooldown. And it'll be up to a 100% chance. I actually don't think she's one of the best bomb layers in the game. She does have decent ratings, but I like. I actually have. Oh my god, I forgot her name. But I got Lord Shazar or whatever, and I got another champion that lays bombs. But let's get into these last couple as we get a Doom Screech. He's actually pretty decent. He has attacks one enemy 2 times, have a 25% chance of placing a 25% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns, and the Ascended skill is a 50% decreased accuracy. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 30% and places a 60% increased damage. Increased damage buff on all enemies for 2 turns, and then attacks all enemies and places a shield buff equal to 30% max HP on this champion for 2 turns. Damage increases according to this champion's current HP. So this is a decent champion. We got 6 more shards left. So far, our odds are really looking super slim as we get a confessor. Yeah, our odds are looking really, really slim to pull a Madam SERRIS. We end up getting a hollow. We got a lot of these Void champions have pretty decent ratings, which is crazy. 4 left. Let's just get through these. As we get a Stitch Beast, we get a Seducer again. Jesus Christ! I don't know how many of him I got. Harrier, and our final shard, we end up with a Paragon. I think this was one of the champions that they said that was like kind of broken to where you could just keep doing unkillable and getting through campaign levels and stuff like that. But yeah, that was it for the video. I used all of my void shards that I was saving, and we actually did not pull her. I wonder how many. It got to be a decent amount of void epics to not have pulled her. Shit, we didn't even get the Madam. I mean, not Madam. We didn't even get the what's her name? A Sylar as well. So we do get a legendary book though, which is pretty good. I actually might open some more shards tomorrow. But yeah, we are current, and I'm sorry, I'm not just gonna do shard videos. I'm actually gonna come back and do some real videos soon. I just basically I like opening shards and getting new characters and stuff like that. But the reason why I was doing what I was doing is because I don't really have that many ideas for content. Um, I can just do something like top tens and builds and stuff like that, and I may actually move in that direction. But I've been having some fun with some other mobile games as well, so be on the lookout for those. I will post some of those as well. I really hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, comment, rate, subscribe once again, and love you guys. Peace.